So let's see. God, the guide was... When I read it, I was just angry. So the arrows are misleading. You don't need all 3 liquids. You need 2 of the 3 liquids. So, fuck. But first we need to talk to him until we hear the... Okay, nothing left to say. Then we grab the black one. Yes. And then I need to... the guy was Japanese. I think it said the one with the peculiar case. Okay, maybe this one. Odd looking case, yeah. That's probably it. So it's not even one with the arrows. Let me just open up the Japanese guide. I still have it open. Just to be sure. Hidari no ki no dana ni haiteiru black liquid. Yeah. Migi no dana, ue kara 2 danme. So second shelf from the top. Kimyo na case ni haiteiru ekitai. Yeah, so peculiar case. That's this one. And then ue kara 2 danme. So same shelf. Sealed bottle. This one. So now, if we pour this in, we should not die. Now to operate this machine. Holy fuck! Makes me fucking angry. How can you add arrows that are not correct? That's so fucking misleading. Makes me really angry. I think that's unforgivable. You can't make a game be like, here are these random arrows without any explanation, and then be like, haha, joke's on you, that wasn't what you needed. So I guess you need 1 out of 3 things. Game sound is off sync. Ah, I just asked you about it. Guess you couldn't hear it. Properties. Buffering, auto detect. That should probably fix it. Okay, then it says Tsumami no Sentaku. We need 1 of the arrows, but it's a little bit... I don't know which one, because it says the diagonal one is 2nd and the level one is 3rd. So this must be level 1. But these both could be diagonal to me, if you ask me. Should we just go top to bottom? Pulled the switch. Machine emitted a high-pitched whine. So much for that one. Okay. Press the button. Machine emitted a high-pitched whine. So much for that one. I don't know if that's good or not. Push the button. Machine... okay, so same reaction to all buttons. Makes a louder noise as it performs the task I wanted from it. Fluid flowed into his body. He didn't say anything. There was just a whirring sound of the machine and then silence. We did it! Everything went as planned. I feel like I've just pulled off an operation that had no hope of success. Hey, Khan! Thank you so much for the 10 months! I waited for a while, no change, but I had to wait. It's important, sitting there, waiting for your patient. A doctor is about far more than what they do by the operating table. I suppose it's alright if I sleep a bit as I wait. I feel so tired. Okay. Woke up in the lab. Despite the hard floor, I slept wonderfully. I don't think I've ever slept so well in my life. It made me feel great for a while. All the problems in my brain disappeared, and I was positive they'd never appear again. But that little bit of happiness only lasted until I looked towards him. All that was there, where he used to be, was an empty chair. He needed rest, I felt. No matter what kind of person he was, going outside was out of the question for a while. I tore out of the hospital in pursuit of him, but in the end I never found him. Then on the very next day, the man who gave this job to me died. His head and all of his limbs had been beaten with a blunt object. First the head, instantly killing him. Then both of his arms and legs, shattered. Crime of passion, as the police put it. Holy shit. Seeing the stone-like fragments mixed with the blood in the crime scene told me everything I needed to know. It went without saying that he did it, the man I just released. Victims began to pile up as the days wore on. Holy shit. They were all on that list of doctors working in the basement laboratory. To be exact, not just them. Everyone connected to them, too. Family, relatives, friends, and even neighbors. They all met the same fate. So I decided to pursue him. My name wasn't on that list, but if I ever met him, I was sure I wouldn't survive the encounter. Still, I had to speak with him. I saved his life, but I was just an immature doctor. I had to bury the mistakes I made in his treatment. So I hit up the remaining names on the list, but as I did, the number of survivors dwindled. Found myself discovering corpses again and again. This went on for about a year. Then finally, by process of elimination, I met the last person involved, alive. When I rang the doorbell, I was greeted by a girl about the same age as that boy I saw. The girl was the last one. No matter who it was, I never made any exceptions. Gathering my breath, I tried to warn the girl. Choosing my words carefully to keep her from panicking, I tried to frame the awful truth for her. But try as I did, she didn't even look at me. Her eyes were pointed over my shoulder.
Who's that behind you?
That's it.
Hey, Kyle, thank you.
Shadow Lake. Oh, that one. That's good. So now there should be a 4th chapter. And the 4th chapter is do exactly what you did in the last chapter, so. Clear certain conditions. Try holding your breath. Just a few minutes is fine. I can't even hold my breath like 20 seconds. Even that's enough to make the concept of death flash across your mind, isn't it? That's how I was for 10 years. I was ill, just a regular ill person, just a bit unlucky. I had an accident and all I could do was breathe. Even that was a happier fate than how I was right now. First they put my body into a square box, then they pumped this viscous liquid into it. I saw them, tried moving my eyes, I don't know if I actually did or not. But they pumped that over my head and then it hardened. It had become a box. I had become a box. It was suffocating. I hurt all over. Inside that solidified liquid, every part of my body fell apart. But I was alive. They and their technology kept me alive. I was a nursery of disease. Even if I didn't breathe for 10 years, even if my body was shattered, even if they planted diseases from random strangers into me, I never died. All I understood was pain. I wished in my heart for death, but the wish never came true. They wouldn't even allow my heart to be broken. Everything in me was healthy, mercilessly healing me. That's why I kept my sanity, unlike you. I kept my sanity as a human being, and for 20 years I waited. It's all thanks to you. Thank you. I'm grateful. Oh, I'm standing there now for a change. Right, everything's perfect. Let him do what must be done on me. The doctor with the compassionate heart and the exact knowledge I need. Now I just need to instruct him, tap him on the head, and say what I want him to do. Then he'll start to take action. Oh! Oh, now the hand's different because I'm the dude. So, for this one though, it's just the same. So, black liquid first. Then the weird case. And then the sealed one. Yeah. But just no talking this time. We don't have to talk to him. That's it, right? Okay. Was it... Fuck, what one? Which one was it? That one? I could feel my long-forgotten senses return. I was turning back into a human being.
Hey, Ed, thank you.
I hope I can open my mouth. I want to take a deep breath and express my pain. And then... we did it. He wrapped up his work on me. Looks like he pulled it off correctly. He's even more perfect of a doctor than I thought. I'm glad I didn't let him die. I bet he'll save a lot more people too. People not involved with me. So we're doing the same thing, but now we're just seeing it from his perspective. I'm sure everyone related to me is dead by now. Even if they aren't, they will be. And not from old age. Exactly how I'm still working out. People who put me in that box, the people who allowed that to happen, their children, grandchildren, relatives, friends, they'll all die. I'll wait until this incredible doctor here falls asleep. If he knows what I'm trying to do, I'm sure he'll stop me. Nobody can say that I don't have a conscience in the end. Now I'm outside the box. Wait, so the true ending is actually a really, really bad ending? Because he just starts killing everyone? So killing him actually is the better choice. Because you at least save everyone and you lose. Oh, hey. Yeah? I really appreciate all of this. Hey, thanks, man. I think you could have come to know everything just like that other doctor. That by myself makes me really happy. No matter what kind of power I had, no matter how talented that doctor was, it would have been pointless if you weren't there. I can say whatever I want, but what's the point if nobody's there to listen? You had enough curiosity to try and learn everything, and that sprung me out of the box. I existed for the first time because you recognized me, so thank you. I'm sure I'll be running into you soon. Until then, take care of yourself. That's it. I'm sure that if we try to kill him, we probably just die, right? Let me try. Put in the black liquid, and then that's it. I drove him to do that out of appreciation for him. If he chose the right medicine and I got out of here, he'd probably regret his whole life. So I killed him. I'm sure someone will save me sooner or later. Someone who's not so worth my appreciation. Okay, so if you put in the wrong thing, he just kills you. Okay. Whatever, game. At least we did it now. We finished it. The game is done. The game can no longer haunt me. Because, oh my god, it was so frustrating not to be able to clear it. It's really... I feel really, really betrayed that the game puts 3 arrows on the liquids and then you only use one of them. I'm okay with that if it tells you that like only 1 out of 3 things is the right one, you know? If you talk to him and he's like, I pointed out these 3 liquids for you, but only one of them is the right one, then I'm totally okay with it. Like, then I can understand. But if it gives you 3 arrows without any explanation, and it's just like, have fun, and only one of them is the right one, like, what the fuck? The game title is fitting. Disease. It's definitely about diseases. But yeah, thank you for whoever made this Japanese guide online, and now we were able to clear it. It's stupid. Stupid. I hate it. Get cured us of our disease, yeah.